Hi and welcome back to winemastery.co.uk. My name is John Whiteford and this is the stupendous, the magnificent, the one and only.
Where did all that come from, John? I wasn't expecting that as the introduction. You didn't warn me about that.
No, I didn't. Well, I didn't want to sort of, embarrass you.
No, you couldn't. But thank you very much for that. So, John Murphy is in answer to the question. Sorry. That's put me on the back foot now, hasn't it?
So, in this episode, we are going to taste a English wine. Not only is it an English wine, it is a wine from where John and I, but close to where John and I live. Mm-hmm. It's in West Yorkshire, in the north of England, close to a city called Leeds, and it is Leventhorpe, which is the vineyard, and it's using a grape that I've never heard of before, and I think it's pronounced Seyval.
Well, I'm with you, John. When you told me we were tasting this evening, I thought, I've never heard of this grape, but I think I've said before, there are literally thousands and thousands of grapes, but we all know the regular, so this is going to be new to me.
So this, I think, is, obviously it's a grape that's determined or ideal, more ideal for a cool climate such as the UK, especially the north of England, and I think that one of its advantages is that it ripens early.
Oh.
Compared to some other grapes. So
been doing his research again, I can tell. Oh, that's all good.
Yeah. So shall we have a look at the colour?
Let's go for it, John.
Ooh, it's a nice. So we've got a little bit of white paper down here that we can have a look at. John's just showing you the colour in the camera there. It's a very light hay colour, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very, very pale.
Very pale.
But the condensation on that makes it look really appealing.
It does, doesn't it? Especially in the summer, 'cause it's quite warm today.
Yeah, it's always been lovely, hasn't it?
Yeah. For England.
Yeah, we've done well, haven't we?
In Florida, they'd be sort of sitting around with woolies on in this temperature.
Oh, no, it was warm. Well, I was going to say warm. It shocked it. Well, we're having Yorkshire wine, so we can say warm.
Warm.
So, yeah, it looks delicious.
It looks lovely, yeah.
So we've got the nose.
Ooh. Now, it's got a sort of Sauvignon Blanc.
Sauvignon Blanc. Blanc Blanc. We'll go with that. Is that another grape?
It sounds like a TV programme.
No, I know what you mean. There's a lot of apple in there.
That's probably why, is it? Because I'm associating Sauvignon would have apple.
Quite well. That's more shedding, but it's not. For me, there's not a lot there.
No.
It's quite
light. We've smelt worse, having said that. It's not like it's completely devoid of...
Oh, no, I'm not saying it's bad, not for 1 minute.
No.
It smells lovely. It's just not masses of nose in there.
To try and sort out actually what we're smelling, what particular fruit.
Yeah.
Okay, well, in which case, shall we have a look at the... Oh, have a look. I mean, should we taste...
Let's taste it, John.
Let's taste it.
It's a bit...
I'm getting like two phases of taste.
Definitely.
Getting something that's very similar to Sauvignon Blanc, and then that sort of rolls past, and then I'm getting more apple, crisp green apple.
Yeah, you're not wrong, not all. But the first flavour for me was wasn't much going on there. I thought, ooh. But then a second or so later, it changed. It became a different kind of wine. The acidity is quite low in there, but it's that second, I almost gonna say a second wind, you know. But then when the second flavour, you're right, it's the apple comes through on the second flavour there, and then just completely changes the wine into something else.
Yeah.
That is
just like a sort of citrusy finish.
Yeah. That makes your mouth water a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, just my...
yeah, but I can't say whether I like that or I don't.
Well, you don't like the... You mean, or the...
Well, I'm not a fan of the first flavour, which is not much there, and then that, like you just said, goes... But it's not acidity as such, is it? It's almost... I don't know how to describe that.
No, it's not. It's not bitter, not slightly sour.
That it would be one word that would cover it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's sour but not sour. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
It's that sourness that makes your taste buds go.
Yeah.
That makes your mouth water. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're spot on with that, John. You're right.
But it's very nice. I mean, it's the first time I've tried this grape, or wine made from this grape, and it's very nice. I think it's also the furthest north wine I've had in terms of English wine, anyway.
Okay. I was going to wait. I thought you did a bit more research, and I thought I was going to hammer with some facts.
No. I mean, there are, I believe, even in Scotland, some vineyards. Now, so further north, but
to get hold of some of those at some point.
Yeah.
No, but I find that very intriguing.
It's very intriguing.
I don't know whether if it's something I serve to guests, but it's definitely something I want people to try.
Yeah.
Because that's really quite. It's a bit of a wild card, is that? Definitely.
You know, as it's in Leeds, we might see if we can contact them and see if we can have a walk around their vineyard and chat to them.
That'd be very nice, John.
Would be very nice.
Have a word.
I will see if we can do that, and if we can, I'll put a link in this episode to it.
Mm.
Well, let's get then to cheese and what you'd pair it with.
You know what, John?
You're so smitten with it.
I'm just kind of really intrigued. I've not tried a wine like that, and I've tried a lot of wines. So for me, I'm still working out. Do I like it? Don't like it? Not that I don't dislike it, but
How much do you like it?
How much? Yeah. It's an interesting one. I'd like to show that on some of my tastings because I think it's a very unusual, different wine though. So cheese. I've not even thought about it.
Well, should I start with what I think would? I think that certainly this would go great with fish.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking maybe some grilled sea bass on a bed of beans.
Oh really? Is that what you think? Yeah, I'd agree. For me, I'm still struggling. It's gonna have to be a white territorial cheese that's got the acidity in there, but which isn't overly strong. So you're looking at something like a Caerphilly. Yeah, Caerphilly or a Cotherstone, I'd say with that one. Nice and fairly light. It's not going to take over from that because it's not a powerful flavour, but it's an interesting flavour.
Would only thinking of this because of trying to keep it in Yorkshire. Would Yorkshire Fettle?
Yeah, well, it's very very similar. Kind of white crumbly cheese, yeah. Right.
What's that? Purse. Something's purse, isn't it?
Shepherd's purse. Yeah?
Shepherd's purse. Yes.
I often wonder what you do while I'm not around. You just research cheese and wine.
And it's
right.
And it's a lovely cheese, obviously, because you have a story about that cheese, don't you?
Yeah. The lady she was taken to court by the Greek folks, saying she can't call it Yorkshire Feta, so she changed the name to Yorkshire Fettle. I actually believe she's going back to court. I think she's going back.
She will. So I understand it's her two daughters that are now running the business.
That is correct. Yes.
She's taking a sort of step back.
Yep. Judy Bell.
And then she's having another go, is she? Of course, because we're out of the EU now.
Oh, is that what about?
I don't know. I'm just thinking she might stand more chance.
I've no idea.
You know how Boris hates the EU.
Let's not get there. Let's not go there.
Well, very, very nice indeed. So, score. So, this is going to be difficult for you because you always, when you score, like to say, well, a Sauvignon Blanc should taste like this and Malbec, but you don't know how that should taste.
I don't know. You're right, John. And what's the price?
I think the price is around about £10, £9.75, £10, something around there.
You know exactly. Okay, so, okay, we're pricing told there, and you're right. I cannot say, what they should taste like, or if it's a good example of that grape, because I've never tasted this grape before. So I'm just gonna assume that it is how it should. Right, okay, £10-ish. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go 76 because it's. I'm still tasting it now and thinking, do I like it, don't like it. So that for me it holds that intrigue. So it must hold something for me. Yeah,
and I think obviously, especially in the UK, it's an unusual wine, especially anywhere I guess, it's an unusual wine, unusual grape. So I think for me, actually just the exploration of this makes it very interesting. It's a wine, as you said, you'd like to introduce people to, just to see what they think about it, because it's something a little bit out of the ordinary. And so for that reason, the fact it's out of the ordinary, I'm going to give it 78.
Well, yeah, good. Yeah, I don't blame you. It is.
I mean, the other thing to mention is this is 2015, which is very unusual for
a white wine. Yeah.
Oh, and I have to say thank you to Richard Hill.
Richard Hill?
Yeah, Richard Hill, because Richard actually gave me this as part of a Yorkshire bundle of food.
Okay.
And he put in some Yorkshire wine with it. So thank you very much, Richard. Thank you
very much, Richard.
Yeah, cheers. Okay, well, we look forward to tasting some more English wine, actually. It's something we should do. And I have threatened to actually go on a tour of the the south of England and visit a few and do some interviews. So maybe that'd be very interesting to.
Yeah.
And bring back some wine for us to taste.
Why not, John?
Well, you're too busy to come gallivanting down to the south coast with me.
The life of a cheesemonger. It's a busy life. No.
Okay, so until next time, guys, when we'll hopefully be tasting some wine from around the world, we look forward to seeing you there. Chin chin.
Chin chin.